Hi there, this is a remake video and this video is about the Bruce Lee abdominal workout. And I made a video about this about 2 years ago in black and white, very bad quality and also without any narrating. So in this video I will give myself a second chance to show you a proper video with the exercises that were favorites of Bruce Lee. This video is probably pretty incomplete, but I basically made this video by using some of the described exercises that can be found on the internet on various websites, which you can find in the description. So first of all, there were 3 exercises that come back in almost every source that I have found. So these were the sit-up twist, which I'm showing you right now, and you don't have to use a bench for this. You can also hook your feet underneath something that is heavy enough to support your weight. And the next exercise is the seated twist, or actually it is described as the waist twist, and for this you will need some kind of bar, and it doesn't have to be a heavy one. Preferably it is a light one like I'm using now, and it is better if it is a little bit longer than I'm using here, but this one is just fine as well. The next exercise is called the leg raise, and because I didn't really know if it was a lying or a hanging leg raise, I chose to show you both. And if you can do the hanging leg raise, then I would often recommend you to perform this one rather than the lying leg raise. And when you're only lifting your legs halfway, like I'm showing you right now, it is not really that great of an abdominal exercise, but more of a hip flexor exercise. And now I will show you a couple of exercises that were probably one of his favorites, and these can also be found on the sources that I used. So the first exercise is called the frog kick, and because I didn't really know exactly what exercise was meant with it, I showed you 2 different exercises, and the right one is the hanging knee raise, but can also be called the frog kick. And I personally think that it is a bit more advanced than the other frog kick that you could see on the left clip. Next up is one of my personal favorite exercises, and this is called the V sit-up. And this is actually a pretty advanced exercise, and if you have already done some leg raises on the bar or on the floor, then it is not really a smart idea to do these as well, because it's basically the same movement that you will make. So this exercise is called the leaning twist, and this must be one of my least favorite exercises in this video. It's basically the same as the waist twist, but it is a less comfortable position in my opinion. For the Roman chair sit-up you will need a special equipment, but you can make a similar exercise with a decline bench as I'm showing here. So basically you will go down as far as possible and then you will get back up by using your abdominal muscles. So this means you will have to pay a lot of attention to the proper form. You might have noticed that the amount of repetitions and sets are pretty high with this workout. Personally, I think that if you want to try to build some solid abdominal muscles, then it is not that much of a good idea to do this many repetitions, because you will mostly work out your muscle endurance, which is great if you are a martial artist, but if you are more into bodybuilding or just want to get six-pack abs, then it's easier to do some heavier abdominal exercises only 1 or 2 times a week, because this will give you bigger abdominals, which makes it easier for you to have visible six-pack abs without a extremely low body fat percentage, which was what Bruce Lee had. And the final exercise I want to cover in this video is called the dragon flag, and this is made famous by Bruce Lee himself. But I don't really know if he was the inventor of this exercise. Anyhow, it is a good exercise, although there are better abdominal exercises in my opinion, and this can also be an exercise that has a higher risk of getting injured. So for beginners and those who are intermediate, this is not a good exercise, and if you are more advanced, then there still are some better exercises to do. Then there are some important tips that I want to give you. The first of all is applicable to this workout routine, and because of the high repetitions I recommend you to use explosive speed to get up So this is the positive movement, and lower yourself slowly, which is the negative movement, and always do this with abdominal strength only. Nutrition is very important when you want to get six-pack abs, and the only way that you can get six-pack abs is by reducing your body fat percentage. When your abdominals are underdeveloped or flat, then it is very important to have a very low body fat percentage, but this is for most people not a realistic goal. So for those, I would recommend to lower your body fat percentage to about 10% if you're a guy, and around 11 to 13% if you are a woman. But the lower it gets, the easier it is for your abdominals to show up. But I must warn you that low body fat percentage is not. And finally, both cardiovascular and muscle gaining exercises like weightlifting and bodyweight exercises will help you to improve your body composition, which means that you will increase your muscle mass and decrease your body fat percentage. You can choose for a combination between these two, or you can just pick one, because personally I don't do any cardiovascular exercises but still have a low body fat percentage. The comment question of today is, what is your all-time favorite action hero? And you can name more than just one. Subscribe to my channel for more videos and leave a comment in the comment section, favorite this video and share it if you like it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.